Hi everyone, welcome back to If My Heart Had Wings, episode 41, where we suffered one of the biggest setbacks in the story in episode 40 when our favorite teacher, Tobioka-sensei, ordered the garage that housed the Soaring Club to be demolished. And he did so because he wanted to make sure the Soaring Club never comes back to life after Amane graduates. And even though he mentions that's because of safety, I also feel that's because he feels that the Soaring Club is wasting school resources. It's big, there's no achievements, no recognition, and it's not helping the school's reputation in any way compared to his robotics club, where every year students participate in robotic competitions. And it's like the money should be better devoted to making the robotics club even bigger, even special, and, well, you know. So even though the club does not physically exist anymore in school, I'm sure there is a way for Aoi, Kotori, and Ageha to bring this club back up somewhere else. And as for the glider, Aoi was able to bring Amane close to the morning glory clouds, but they hit a downdraft and they never got to go through the morning glory clouds. And Amane's willing to accept what happens, like, well, I was able to get close to it and that's all it matters. And now she has left and is not going to work on anything related to the glider anymore. So let's see how it's going to go from here and how they're going to get out of this big setback. So Kotori's like, so are you okay?
それは
Well, so these are the designs that Amane drew. She said that she had completed them yesterday. Okay, so it looks like at the end of episode 40, I was able to retrieve the blueprints that Amane had. So even though the glider that they flew in is destroyed, the blueprints are still here, and they can rebuild or build a new glider. And I'm sure the second generation glider is going to be much better than the first one.
あまねちゃんの設計図
So then there was the photo frame from Maya's desk. So inside it was a photo that had been stirred us all into action. So we were able to recover some key pieces of the Soaring Club, and we can bring this up somewhere out of that Tobioka-sensei's reach. So I smiled at them with empty bravado, with a smile as bright as the midsummer sun. So I can't let it end like this. We will definitely fly in our glider. Kotori, looking like she was going to cry, smiled at me. And Ageha, who had a defeated expression on her face, smiled once again. So a giant thunderhead was floating in the clear blue sky. And it said that such clouds often go beyond the stratosphere, which means that the upward draft go all the way up there. So our dream is not over yet. And this is just the beginning. Okay, so this is the second opening, and I will continue from here, and I wonder if I can skip this. Let's see. Oh, so I can't skip it, so I'm gonna have to watch the whole opening video. So kind of like how we have a pretty cinematic scene going on and on. So I wonder what's going on after all those scenes. So we're in some secret place with this person.
夜ちゃん、そろそろ帰らないと夕飯に遅れるわよ。
So I wonder what they're doing in this place. And it thinks like their basement.
でも、もうちょっとだけ。待ってても無駄よ。もう現れないわ。え？どうしてわかるの？あれから一度も飛んでないじゃない。滑走路を見に行ってみたけど、雑草が生い茂ってて、使われてる形跡はなかったわ。
So it's been quite some time since Amane graduated and the new term has begun. And because they have no glider, they've been flying it. And now the runway has weeds in it. It's a sign that it's kind of abandoned.
でも、
And it's making these two girls a little bit upset. It's like, well, I want to see the glider again.
今日学校で聞いたんだけど。あの人たち、うちの学校のスワリング部だったんだって。
So, it looks like they go to the same school as Aoi, Amane, and Kotori and Ageha. And when the glider stopped flying, they're wondering what's going on. They wanted to know more about it, and that's when they started becoming more active. And I wonder when we're going to see these girls connect with Aoi, Ageha, and Kotori.
あのグライダーで飛んでた人たちが？そうよ。
So I think them being in the same school as them is quite a surprise.
うちの学校の部活動だったってわけ。東大元暮らしとはこのことね。
There you go.
ってことは、私も頼めば入れてもらえるかもしれないんだ。
So I want to join the glider club. I want to be able to be in that glider as well.
残念でした。
But that can't happen.
スワリング部はとっくに廃部になってたわ。伝説の先輩とやらが引退して、そのままね。
So basically, the club got disbanded after Amane graduated. So that was what was written in the official records.
そうなんだ。飛ばないのはそのせいよ。だから、もうここで待ってても意味ないの。
So basically, there's no more hopes for this to continue. So no more gliders in the sky.
さあ、帰りましょう。私お腹が空いちゃった。
So let's just move on. Let's just go eat and forget about all this.
そっか。もう飛ばないんだ。
A sky so blue it almost hurts the eyes, and a towering thunderhead. The cicadas singing their hearts out, the lush vegetarian growing, bathed in the sunlight. The summer has come again. Ooh, so it's so hot. I complain while hanging the sheets over the clothesline. And in this heat, they should be dry by lunchtime. So as I speak, I gaze at the distant thunderhead. It is said that thunderheads, in other words, giant cumulonimbus clouds, can extend upwards out of the stratosphere. And the world record for the highest flight in a glider also went beyond the stratosphere. They both seem hard to believe at first. So as I take the sheets out of the wash basket, I hear a voice from behind, and it's Ageha. Well, I'll be with you in a moment, so just wait inside. So what's going on inside? Okay, so Kotori breaks all those sad emotions. Like, it's here. Good more, So why is everyone here? Oh, it's Ageha. So what's going on? So who are you waiting for if it isn't me? So what's the it'll be here soon? Like, what are they looking forward to? Oh, so someone ordered a new refrigerator, or maybe it was IOE, and they're waiting for it to arrive. So I wonder what's the excitement about, because I wonder if they're going to replace the old refrigerator, or they're trying to get another refrigerator for the dormitory. Oh, so they're trying to replace the refrigerator. It's like, well, the old one's good, but it's getting quite old and it's time to get another one. And it can't stay on. Well, some people like old refrigerators better because old refrigerators, they last longer and they get cold faster. And it's one of the reasons why people are willing to fix old machines rather than buying another one, because they feel that the new refrigerators, there's too many electronics and those break first. And also, it takes over a minute for it to get cold compared to like 10 seconds or 20 seconds for old refrigerators. Okay, so the Häagen-Dazs, or the Häagen-Dazs. Wait, that's very inconsistent in translations. So the food won't be spoiled anymore, and the electricity bill will be cheaper. And it won't be a problem for the owner either. So I finished hanging up the laundry, and then, while joining everyone, I explained. Well, I was the one who approached the owner about it, but it wasn't exactly a smooth process to get to the point. So the owner herself was okay with it, but her sons want to get rid of this place as soon as possible, and that's why they were against the idea of getting a new fridge. I persistently pursued the negotiations and finally won out. So it's like, well, there's no point in spending it if eventually we're going to sell this place. So...
水瀬くんのおかげだよ。そうそう。寮母さん偉い。
But thanks to Ayaoi, he was able to convince the owner that we needed a new fridge. Versus the sons who are like, well, just let it rot because we're getting rid of it anyways. Well, not really.
おばあちゃん言ってたよ。葵くんはよくやってくれてるって。
And if it comes down to the sons not wanting this place, they could just sell this place and have someone else take over without disrupting or closing this place down. So when she says old lady, she means the owner. That's obvious.
そのおかげだと思うよ。
And then the doorbell rang from the entrance. So I think this is when the refrigerator arrives. Okay, the moment of truth. Let's see if it's a good refrigerator. And all the boarders were getting excited. And here it is. So the guy from the electrical store came straight in, and when he saw all the girls standing there, plus one boy, he said, "Wow." So please install it over here, and could you also take away the old one? So the new fridge will be installed in the dining hall, and the old one will be taken away for recycling. And I signed the receipt, and then... Okay, so I'll leave the rest to you. To Kanako? Okay, so I let Kanako take care of it, and I left the dormitory. So basically, okay, Kanako, make sure the electrician does not damage anything in the dormitory as he installs the new fridge and takes away the old one. And make sure it's installed perfectly and he does not leave problems hanging. Well, that's pretty much the point. Okay, so sorry. But I think the problem is that I think the electrician is kind of late, and that's why he kind of held up Ageha and Kotori. Okay, so Kotori can't go. Oh, so she has somewhere else to go to. It's like Anchan's place. I understand, but it kind of hurts though. So I wonder where Ageha and Aoi are going to go. So it's been a year since the Soaring Club lost its status. And then summer had come around again. Yeah. So our revival of the club's activities hadn't been accepted, obviously, and we still had the status of a society or a circle. So I think they tried to apply for a club again, but it got rejected, and I'm sure Tobioka-sensei is pressuring the administrators hard not to make the Soaring Club happen again. So under the supervision of Tobioka-sensei, it had become effectively impossible to carry out our club activities in the school grounds. And just now Kotori had patronizingly referred to herself as a club leader, but she was the second in charge before, so as a matter of course, she inherited the title. Anyways, we've been demoted to the status of a society or circle, so now she's just the leader. and it looks like Kotori had really taken a liking to that title. It's weird, but doesn't leader sound a lot more high and mighty like the club leader? Or more mighty than club leader. And that's kind of besides the point, but we don't have a clubhouse or a glider. But there are things that we can do. And one of those is doing a part-time job. So even after the owner got better, I carried on doing the work of a dorm mother. So my mom pays me for the work, and that is used for my living expenses. And Ageha and Kotori are working at Anchan's factory. Oh, okay, so Ageha was trying to call Kotori. It's like, hey Kotori, we're gonna be late to go to Anchan's place, so hurry up. They don't receive wages, they get paid in glider materials. Okay, so they get something that's better than wages, because I'm pretty sure the materials cost a lot of money, and Anchan's factory is willing to pay for it. So factories can get those materials more cheaply, and they chose good quality materials, which is a big help. And we have a plan coming up that requires the use of large amounts of FRP and so on. And then another one of our activities is in the place that Ageha and I are going to now. So it's a runway 2 hours away by train. Or is that a runway 2 hours by train? I often go there to attend glider flight training. And a few days ago, I finally managed to get the pilot's license that I wanted for so long. It was pretty hard work, but with this, I can now fly glider by myself. And Ageha's been coming with me when she has her spare time to be in contact with the aircraft and help with maintenance. And Kotori comes too, but she always just comes to watch. She could go for a flight with the local pilot, but she stubbornly refused. Oh, it's okay. So I'll fly with Aioi. So it's like, well, Kotori, if you really wanted to go up to the clouds, you can have someone else take you up there. But Kotori prefers having Aioi take her up there instead. So it seems like she still remembers the promise I made to her before. And of course, I secretly still remember it too. And we had a goal. To complete an aircraft according to the design that Amane had left behind. And then to fly the glider through the passage of clouds. So I wonder if they have the glider built, or they're still trying to get materials. But don't worry, because Kotori and Ageha have experience at building big machines. So we don't know if it will come or not. And it came last year, so it's more natural to think that it won't come again this year too. But still, so basically, don't let your hopes down. Keep it up. And that's why we need to make all the necessary preparations. I look up to see a sky so blue it almost hurts my eyes, and a towering thunderhead. And the sky looks so high that it goes on endlessly. And the real summer was beginning. Just beginning. Okay, so a strong wind blew against the classroom windows. It's lucky that it hasn't started raining again, but outside there's already signs that there will be a storm. And according to the weather forecast, a typhoon will be passing through Kazugura at about 10 o'clock tonight.
超大型の台風だそうだ。すでに西の方じゃ暴風雨の被害が出ている。というわけで午後からは休校。寄り道せずにまっすぐ帰れよ。
So everyone responds to teacher's warning with a lively yes. Okay, we'll do it. Which is everyone... Okay, so why is everyone excited by this unplanned break from the school? Well, less homework, delayed tests, and don't have to go to class.
佐藤すごいよ。ほらほら、木の枝があんなにしなってる。
So while it can be exciting in some ways, it's quite dangerous and, well, natural disasters. Yeah, well, you're right.
あんたね、子供じゃないんだから台風ぐらいではしゃぐんじゃないの。ほっといてよ。血湧き、肉踊るじゃない。
So Kotori turned to me and said, "Right, Aoi," like she was seeking approval. Well, it is pretty exciting. Ageha, in the past, whenever Typhoon came, you would get scolded for wanting to go outside. And you hold on your raincoat and jump around pretending to be flying squirrel, remember?
それは子供の頃の話でしょ。
But that was when we were kids. Come on.
へえ、アゲハってそんな子だったんだ。
Oh, so I can see that Ageha was quite a rowdy kid back in the past.
昔はよ。
Come
今は
on.
もう大人ですから。
Once again, that is past. Well, I don't know about that. I still feel that you have some of that rowdiness with you today.
何よ。
Yeah, whatever. Let's just get out of here. We'll have to get back and fix that dilapidated old dormitory.
今度こそ飛ばされちゃうかもね。
So it might leak again. And because of being hit by frequent typhoons, the Flying Fish Manor has suffered a great deal of damage. And part of the roof was blown off, the walls were peeling, and the rotten shutters were broken, and it was on the verge of collapse.
私も手伝いに行くよ。いつもお世話になってるしね。
Well, sorry to trouble you, but that would be a big help. So now that we were in third grade or third year, we were in the same class again. So this time, so basically, well, never mind. Because I just realized that Ageha and Kotori and Aoi are in the same class when it was second year. So it's not clear if it is a coincidence or if someone was being considerate towards us. Well, I think it was just a coincidence, because I do have a suspicion that if Tobioka-sensei saw the roster, he would try to split them up in an attempt to make sure the Soaring Club doesn't come up again. So things didn't feel so new to me anymore, and to be honest, I was really happy to be able to take lessons with them again. And as we went into the hallway and waited for the elevator,
そこの皆さん。
a voice called out from behind. "Oh, hello there, President." So it was Akari Kumoi, the former Vice President and now President of the Student Council. And I wonder what she wants to talk about. So a few days ago, at the Student Council elections, she was appointed President of the Student Council. So, how can we help you?
ええ、少し聞きたいことがあるの。あなた方、ソアリング同好会の皆さんに。
So hearing the president say, like it was, or like that made us flinch on the inside.
何かしら？
So what is it? So Kotori moves forward as our representative. So she is also leader, but in this case, just a leader of a circle club. However, she doesn't lose to her in terms of having a resolute attitude.
ここじゃなんだから、生徒会室までご同行願えないかしら。
So I wonder what's the problem now. She glares in a mildly threatening way. Aw, crap. She'll definitely find out.
どうし
So we have a little secret that we don't want the student council president to find out about.
それは今じゃないといけないのかしら。外は台風だし、先生から寄り道せずに帰るよう言われたばかりなの。
Very good reason to get out of this meeting. Nice comeback, Kotori. Good job.
時間は取らせないわ。軽い質問にイエスかノーで答えてもらうだけでいいの。
Well, it'll be quick. So Kotori can only groan at the president's "you know what this is about" attitude. And at that moment, we were saved by the arrival of the elevator. I immediately pushed Kotori and her wheelchair through the open doors. Come on, let's just get out of here before she pulls us in. Oh, I'm sorry, President, but we're in a hurry, so we'll see you next time.
こら、待ちなさい。
Hey, if you don't hurry back, our old dormitory will fall into pieces. And that part actually wasn't a lie, and I became quite defiant and then pushed the closed door button in the elevator. Well, I'm sure it takes some time for that button to work, and sometimes people step in even when the door's about to close. And I'm sure the elevators here have safety features to make sure the door closes when nobody is in the doorway.
明日、生徒会室に出頭するように。いいわね。
Okay, so make sure you come tomorrow then. Akari's voice chased us through the gap in the closing doors.
すごい風。
Well, they should hurry up and get in. Kotori picked some grass and threw it, and it danced through the air as if it was blown by the winds.
ダメよ、ハット。外に出ちゃう。あんた太ってるけどチビだからきっと飛ばされちゃうわ。
Hey, well, I know that you're fat, but that doesn't protect you from these strong gusts. I know. Hey, you, stop playing around and come and help. So I came back in a hurry and got all the boarders to help with the repairs. So the strong winds had picked up momentum since we left the school, and howling sounds came from the old dormitory.
ねえ、さっきのあかりさんの話ってやっぱりあれかな。
So I wonder what's that thing? So Ageha seemed worried as she asked. Well, perhaps that's what it looks like.
どうするの？どうするもこうするもしらばくれるしかないでしょ。
So Kotori spoke quietly as she rubbed the top of her head that had just been karate chopped.
だよね。
So we had a secret. And we'll be in big trouble if the uppity student council president finds out about it.
もしバレても堂々としてりゃいいのよ。
Well, we should confront it if they do bring it up.
あんたのその根拠のない自信が羨ましいわ。そんなことよりさ、台風の日って燃えるよね。じわき、肉踊るよね。
Kotori holds both hands up in the air in sheer excitement. She really is an odd person. Well, I'm more worried that this old dormitory might get blown away. As I speak, I throw some of the repair materials down Kotori's lap with a thud. So take these to Yuka and the others.
行くわよ、ハット。
So like, hurry up, fix this place up. No more talking.
わあ。
So Kotori doesn't put away or up any resistance and heads towards the other boarders. She's changed a lot too in the last year. And when I first came here, she hardly spoke to other boarders at all, but now she speaks to them normally. And back then, she was just obstinate, making things worse. The way Kotori is now, I think this is the real her. Well, I think it's more like Kotori didn't really feel that she was a fit because she's in a wheelchair compared to everyone else. And Kotori didn't want to be in this school in the first place. Like, well, I was only here because it has wheelchair access. compared to my old place. So all the other boarders are such nice people. As soon as Kotori started being herself, they accepted her. And that's good. And that's why these days, the Flying Fish Manor is so peaceful. Well then, so I'm all done here. I was about to head to the next place when my cell phone rings. I take it out and on the display it said Mom. So what does she have to say to Aoi? Hello?
もしもし葵？私だけど
It's me! So what's up?
台風来てるでしょ。大丈夫かなと思って。
So I'm just wondering if you're okay from the typhoon. Don't worry, everyone's helping me work on the repairs.
さあ、助かるわ。あんたが働き者で。
Well, if that's how you feel, why don't you bump on my wages? So, I'm working really hard to keep this place in good condition. I'm helping everyone out, so I should get some bonus or some compensation for all this.
考えてくわ。
I'll think about it. And that's probably a no. Well, she always just leaves it like that.
ところで葵、相談があるんだけど。
So I have something else to talk to you about. Discuss. So what's that? I ask, with the feeling that it was something bad, judging from her tone.
明日から新しい寮生が入るから。
Well, it's not bad news, Seiko. Well, we're gonna bring another boarder in. Wait, what? So who is this? So Ageha, who is next to me, is surprised by me shouting in a loud voice.
というわけだからよろしくね。
So take good care of her. And I think this justifies Aoi's demand for higher wages or more compensation. Wait, Mom, that's not a discussion, is it? And the decision's already been made. Hey, what's going on? You can't just say that all of a sudden.
急な話だったんだからしょうがないでしょ。部屋はあるんだから問題ないはずよ。
But no, it's a big place, so there's room for extra people. Hey, there aren't any we can't use right away though. They need to be cleaned, they need to be fixed, they need to be in good condition before someone can move into them.
あったでしょ。2階の2人部屋。
Wait, the double room? That is, So without realizing, I panic. So I think it's Aoi's room.
明日からだから頼んだわよ。
But anyways, I'll leave it to you. Wait. She hung up at her end. If I call back, she'll probably choose not to answer.
どうしたの？
And Ageha's like, what's going on? So Ageha asked anxiously while looking up at my stunned face from below. So new boarder's coming tomorrow. She told me to use the double room on the second floor, but
ああ、そりゃまずいわね。
So you have to move that thing by tomorrow. However, there's a storm outside, so what are we going to do? So large raindrops struck the windows, and the real storm will soon begin.
葵くん、2階の雨漏りする部屋どうしよう。
Uh-oh. And now this is where the big damages are coming in. Well, there's a blue sheet in the storeroom. Spread, let's see, that out across it.
裏庭の水路の水がもう溢れそうになってるんだけど。
Well, just leave it like that.
ねえねえ、私の部屋の窓が飛んでっちゃったんだけど。
Wait, what? So, how about the shutters? Are they okay?
一応、かろうじて。
Okay, so just close the shutters and secure them from the inside.
あいよ。
Ah, geez, how did this building last so long? So there are a lot of typhoons this year, and this is the third time that one has hit Kazugura so far. And the first two caused extensive damage, and the third one came just after we finish the repairs. Well, I'm sure the repairs, they're temporary, they're not permanent, and it doesn't substitute for replacing or rebuilding this whole place. And that's how we came to do this repair work so frantically, and I can't kind of understand why the owner's sons want to get rid of it. No, what am I thinking? No, I'll protect the peace of the Flying Fish Manor. Well, while shouting about how I don't see how anyone can be excited about a typhoon, I went to repair the window in Kanako's room. Okay, so what's going on? And it looks like the new boarder has arrived. So no one's here.
風の音がうるさくて聞こえてないんじゃない？入っちゃいましょうよ。でも
So we'll just go in then.
ここにいるとずぶ濡れになっちゃうでしょ。そうだね。ごめんください。
So they go in anyways. It's like, hello, is anyone here? Anyone home?
やっぱり留守なんじゃ。
Well, they're too busy, so they can't answer the door.
すみません。誰かいませんか？
Aw, crap. This isn't just a small leak. So while I was busy fixing the problems, it looks like the girls, or the new girls, saw him. It's like, hello? And he's like, well, just get a bucket for now. We'll have to keep watch over it all night.
すみません。聞こえてないわね。姉さん、もっと大きな声を出さないと。
Come on, we need to be louder to get his attention.
ごめんください。
And it looks like Kanako notices them first.
無視されたわね。
So I think Kanako went to always like, hey, there are new people here. So there should be a big bucket here.
葵くん。
There he goes, like, hi, Aoi, we have people. What is it? I'm kind of busy right now, you know?
なんかお客さん来てるみたいよ。
Wait, visitors? So in the middle of a storm like this? So how would anyone dare to go through this heavy storm to this place? Wouldn't you wait until weather's better? So in the middle of a storm like this. There you go. Wait, so who could that be?
ごめんください。どなたかいらっしゃいませんか？
So when Kanako went away, it kind of gave these girls the feeling that no one is paying attention to them. So now they're screaming off the top of their lungs, like, hello, is anyone here? Hello?
本当に誰かいませんか？それにしてもボロっちいわね。夜が明けたら跡形もなくなってるんじゃないの？
Well, it'll be destroyed by tomorrow morning, so.
ごめんください。誰か出てきてください。
So I went to the entrance with Kanako, and a girl was there. Well, two girls. Or rather... Wait, twins? So their appearance is exactly the same. And with tears in their eyes, but seemingly whispering something, one of the girls noticed me.
どうしよう。知らない人だ。
Wait, it's that guy.
当たり前でしょ、姉さん。
So may I ask who you might be?
えっと、 そのどうしようヨロちゃん。
So they seem surprised that a boy would be in a girl's dormitory, and the two girls who seem really shy stand there sheepishly, unable to say anything else. So having said that, they do seem familiar. Wait, huh? You two? So I remember seeing those faces before. So have I seen you somewhere?
何ですか？人の顔チロチロ見ないでくれます？
Hey, those eyes are scaring me. Oh, I'm sorry.
そんなに珍しい顔してますか？
Wait, so, we look kind of strange? No, it's not that. It's, I feel like we've met before. Oh, I remember. So that was the time when Aoi was shopping with Kotori and Ageha, and then he went back to the supermarket because he forgot something, and he saw this girl buying expensive meat for, I think it was like he was making, or like she was gonna make beef stew, and it's kind of a waste buying expensive meat just for beef stew. So as I shouted out in a loud voice, one of the girls, for now I'll call her Girl A, jumped in surprise. Oh, so you must be the curry girl. So now he remembers.
カレー少女？
And I wonder if she remembers that as well. So it was quite a long time ago, but she was the girl at the supermarket buying high-grade marble beef as an ingredient for curry. There you go.
何？知り合いなの？
So it's been at least a year since that's happened, and that's why they kind of don't remember. No, it seems that I know her, but she doesn't know me. But why is the curry girl here? And speaking of which, they're twins. So was the girl at the time Girl A or Girl B? I'm sure it's Girl A. And then Girl B was the one that he talked to later, and she was upset or kind of annoyed that Aoi is poking into her personal business, like oh, so you're trying to figure out what we had tonight? Isn't that a personal matter?
ねえ、あなたたちトビウオ村に何かご用？
So what are you two doing here at the Flying Fish Manor? So thinking that they might be scared of me, Kanako steps forward and kindly asks them. Well, thanks for backing me up.
また知らない人だ。そりゃ寮だからたくさん人はいるわよ。誰かに会いに来たのかな？私たち今日からこちらに。
Okay, so Girl A reveals that these two are going to be the new boarders at the Flying Fish Manor, and it's not one girl, but two girls. And that's why they need a double room to stay in. So I'm going to stop it for this episode, and I wonder what's the reason for moving here. Because I'm pretty sure they don't live too far away from the Keifuu Academy and such, because they show up at the Windmill Hill quite often. I also kind of wonder what's going on at school. So even though the Soaring Club doesn't exist because of it being shut down by Tobioka-sensei, I have a feeling that he is getting quite suspicious that the spirit of the Soaring Club is still moving along, and they're doing something despite being a circle. And I think he's upset that, well, I'm trying to make sure it doesn't come up again. I'm trying everything I can to make it not happen. And it seems that these people are persistent and they're trying to use whatever they can to keep this going. And I must do something to ensure that this isn't going to come up again. And Akari, as the new student council president, is probably forced to investigate due to pressure from Tobioka-sensei. So in the next episode, we're going to see how Aoi deals with these girls, given that they're here in the middle of a major typhoon and with leaks all over the Flying Fish Manor. And with that in mind, I will see you later.